Aquarius workshop, choose, truth and pleasure. I start with a quote from Pathwork lecture 156 with the title Questions and Answers, and the quote is as follows. There are two basic aspects of self-realization, the knowing of truth and the feeling of pleasure. Both are equally important and both should be cultivated. End of quote from Pathwork lecture 156. As humanity, we are destined to enjoy to the fullest. To live in truth is to have pleasure. Knowing the truth creates order, for it fuses duality into oneness. Truth connects us with the true self, the cosmic life force, and the spiritual laws of the universe. Through this, we experience pleasant feelings and thoughts, which we turn into productive actions that heal ourselves and our environment. To know the truth is mastery, for to know one truth is to know all truth. But if the cosmic life force is suppressed under the influence of falsehood and turned into the anti-life force, then pleasure is negative. On a conscious level, we experience negative pleasure as painful, for example with self-pity. As long as we are engaged in a battle through untruth, we are separated from the truth, wisdom, strength, happiness, love and abundance of the true self. No matter how unhappy, confused or desperate we feel because we don't know how we are in untruth, it is now always possible to find the truth behind it. Only truth is love and pleasure. In this workshop we will explore, with a loving curiosity, based on 3 themes from the Pathwork lectures, how we can choose truth and pleasure every day. The first theme. Self-love is the key to truth and pleasure. To the extent that there is healthy self-love and self-esteem, there is truth and pleasure. When love is lacking, it is an unnaturally painful state of self-alienation. Every moment we damage in blind obedience our integrity creates real guilt and closes the door to the universal bliss. We violate our integrity if we do not freely follow the spiritual laws, but adopt the norms and values of society. To rebel against those rules is the other side of the same coin, and also a betrayal of the true self with its loving, just laws. The next quote stems from Pathwork lecture 150. Self-liking is the key to a state of bliss. Here lies the vicious circle. The more he sells out, the less man likes himself, the greater his need to receive approval by others to assuage his self-doubts. The greater his attempt to have others give him what he himself can effectively supply, the more he is driven to betray the truth of the universe and the truth in himself. End of quote from Pathwork lecture 150. The second theme. The now contains truth and pleasure. Now, when we are afraid and therefore alienated from ourselves, we need to understand the meaning of that fear. Fear distrusts the universe and does not want to surrender. Proud and self-willed, we want it done our way and take no responsibility for our own creations. Now, when we change this attitude to relaxed confidence, we will experience the truth of a safe, good, and trustworthy universe. The next quote stems from Pathwork Lecture 168. Each and every living instant, I do not care whether it is beautiful or ugly, easy and light-hearted or difficult and heavy, contains the potential to be in bliss, provided you penetrate the now to its deepest level. Each instant contains ultimate truth if you but want to turn into the right direction. End of quote from Pathwork Lecture 168. The third and last theme. Feeling pain creates truth and pleasure. When we numb painful feelings and run away from them, it becomes a wall and reinforces the alienation process that makes us increasingly unhappy and lethargic because we suppress vital energy. There is no feeling that we cannot go through and ask for inner guidance to help us with this. In this way, we reveal the truth so that we become beautiful and happy by showing the ugly. The last quote stems from Pathwork Lecture 200. If mankind goes through the depths of unhappy, painful feelings, it is because it has created them and can only grow beyond them by going through them. It already occurs frequently among you that you actually experience the truth of what were at first only words. By fully accepting and feeling your pain, you become commensurately capable of enduring pleasure, of sustaining it. End of quote from Pathwork Lecture 200. I wish you peace and all the best. Thank you.